MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Colorado Rockies.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, shortstop, Frazier.
Pitch on the way. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Popped high in the air. Story waits on it. 1 away.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder number 6, Starling Marcel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. His second home run of the series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. High pop up. Hosmer is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Josh Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay. 3-2. Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu with a great stop. He's up with it to throw. Touché, sir. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Ivan Nova is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Leading off for the Rockies, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Grounded to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First delivery to him on the way. He's running, fouled away. Set with the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 home. He's taken strike one. Head-to-head against Nova. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. LeMahieu over at second. Hosmer at first with no outs. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low of the fastball here in the dirty. It's ball 1.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, Bueller, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
First pitch of the at-bat. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that one stayed up a little high. Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. fastball. Flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Head-to-head against Nova, he's 8 of 14. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A look back at Hosmer. Now the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. All tied at 1-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gregory Polanco.
Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down. At the plate, Colin Moran.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Right over the middle, knee high. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Missed with a slider. Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackmon is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Cervelli can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez.
For the Rockies, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Antonio.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Ivan Nova. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Ivan Nova.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, shortstop.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball in for a strike. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Starling Marte.
In the last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He popped out in his first trip. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And yet another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And he's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bucks go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Two pitches fouled away.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Josh Harrison stands in as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, John